So yesterday we saw final. Do you have an idea like what is the final and when we use the final? Ramdas, you and Vishal, anyone?
Yeah, final we are using so that there is no need to change that something like hard code, or which we want to lock ourselves and not going to be changed
Yeah, so it will not be modified actually once
modified.
you have a final. Yes. Mhm.
Yeah, we can make the variable constant and like method and everything. Class is like as you like vision downside, but
Right, right. And the behavior will change, when you are using this final with variable, method, and class.
y-
Okay.
yeah.
After that, we saw abstraction. So abstraction, when I discussed yesterday that why we use, so abstraction we use for a privacy. Okay. So when I say abstraction use as a privacy, and we can achieve 0 to 100% abstraction with abstract class. Okay. All right. But when I say interface, we can achieve 100% security or abstraction. So that means yesterday we saw that in abstract class we can have a concrete method as well as a method which is abstract method. Both method we can have. So it's like partially visible to end users and partially it's not. Okay. So both kind of methods we can have in abstract class. But when we talk about interface, all my methods under that interface will be by default abstract. We cannot have any method which will be having a body if I use the interface. Okay. So here security wise it's 100% safe, because here there nothing will be like, see, you will not be having any body actually for any method. But when we talk about the abstract, we can have a method which have a body, or also we can have a method which don't have a body. So both we can have actually. Okay. Apart from this, yeah, so in this actually we can say abstract class can have abstract method and non-abstract method, which I said concrete method actually. Okay. When I say multiple inheritance, so by using abstract by using abstract we cannot achieve multiple inheritance. Yesterday we saw that what is inheritance. So yesterday we saw that we have to use extend. Okay, we have to use extend and we will say the class name and we can get the property of your parent class. This is what we discussed. Okay, so when I have to call another class, I will be using just like a class ABC. In this test is my parent class, and I can get all the property, all the methods, variables, whatever I'm having in this class, I can use in a ABC, because ABC is my subclass. Okay. So suppose this is my abstract class. So somewhere I'm having this one as a abstract class, which is a test. Okay. This is my abstract class. Test one is my abstract class. And there's one more class I have, which is again a abstract class and test 2. Okay. So these two class I have. Okay. And let's say this two class is I'm considering as a parents for me actually. So this two classes parents for me and this is the child one. This ABC is my a subclass which is child one of these two classes. Okay. So now let's say I want a property of whatever I'm having in test 1 and in test 2, which is my abstract class. I cannot have both the classes here. I cannot write my code like this. Let me write it down here. So if I say class ABC extend test 1 and test 1 and test 2, not possible. So this is what I call a multiple inheritance. I cannot have two classes. I cannot use the two classes property at the same time. That means what I'm doing here is I'm having, if the chart says that this is one, and if I say test one, and this is my test two, and this is my subclass, which is a ABC. I cannot use this. I cannot get the property from both at the same time, like this. So this is called a multiple inheritance. Multi-level is different. Here I'm saying multiple. Okay, this is the multiple inheritance. So I cannot achieve when I'll be using my abstract class. But this can be achieved when I'm using my interface. So the beauty of this interface is just like, let's say I have, instead of this classes, what I'm doing here, I'm having two interface, interface one, interface two. This is not a class, this is an interface. So I'm saying interface one, interface two, and I want to use this two interface. And again, in this interface, whatever method I'll be using, I'll be having method in this interface that will be abstract by default. In abstract class, it was not like that. We were having both non-abstract method and abstract method both. But here, all method will be by default abstract method. I mean, that means we'll not be having body for that methods. So let's say I have 1 and 2, and I want to use this two interface in ABC. What we can do, we can say class ABC implements test 1 and test 2. Here, when you want to use the property or method or variable of interface, you have to use this implements keyword here. For class, you have to use extend. For interface, it will be implement. Okay, so this is how you can get the property, or you can use all the methods which you are having in your interface. All right, so this is the difference between a abstract class and interface. They look similar, but not exact similar actually. So we use extend keywords for classes. We use implement for interface. All right, so this is the one. And then so whatever variable you will be having in interface can only, interface can only have a static and final variable. It will not have a normal variable actually. So whenever you will be having your interface, your data members, or I would say variables, will be either it's a static or a final. But in case of abstract class, you can have a final, you can have a non-final, you can have a static, you can have a non-static variable. So if you say here, it will have only just a static. Okay. Final we just saw yesterday, right? So what is final? Final will be constant. So it will have only just final. It's all are related actually. It will have final variable or static. But when you talk about abstract class, you can have your variable. It will be non-static. You can have a static. You can have a final, and you can also have a non-final. All right. So this is what you can have in your abstract class. Okay. To use the property, you use extend. Here to use interface, you use implement. What else we have here? And multiple inheritance is not possible in abstract class. Multiple inheritance is possible in interface. All right. So when you will be having your, let's say, your interface. So when you are having your interface, you have to use this interface as a keyword here. Just like we use abstract for class, you have to use interface, and you have to write the name of whatever name, ABC, whatever name you want to give, you can give that. Okay, and after that, in this, you will be having, you will declare a method. So declare method, you can say any method like void or ABC, or this will be method, but there will not be any body, because body we implement in a different class, just like we saw yesterday in abstract class. So abstract class, we don't give any body for I would say abstract method actually, but for non-abstract method we can give the body, right? So same as here in interface, all methods will be abstract method. No one will have a body here. All right. So we will declare only just method there, and that will be by default a abstract method. You cannot have the same name which you already have that in your Java library. So interface is the keyword actually. So you cannot use the same name here. So for that you can give some, I'm just giving any other names. So here I have created this, and then I'll be creating two classes here. So we'll see like, how we can have a multiple inheritance in this. So let's say if I come here, I will say animal. If I say animal, and I'll be having main method, this one. Okay. And in this main method, in this package as well, I'll be creating two interface. So this is the thing through which we can create the class. Here we have interface as well. So for this interface, I will come here and I can give some different name. So my animal can movable. Okay, they can move, and also they can crawling. Crawling is also a part of animal actually. So they can crawlable. So what I can say movable. Okay. So this is the one interface. Okay. Here it says interface for you. Okay. So here what I can do, I can say public, I will say void, and I'll be writing be fast. Okay. So this is the one method I have created here. Okay. And I'll be just, all right. So this is done. Now I will be again creating one more here. Just a minute, I'll be just interface. I will say drawable. So it's a TAWLA drawable. Okay. And here as well, I will be saying public void, and I can say CR. Okay, so it's CRAW. Okay. All right. So let me give here as well. So there's a two method which I'm having here, and if I come to my animal, if I want to implement, I can say implements. I can say animal. I can say movable, and I can say my two things I can do here. So movable and crawlable. So let me just copy and paste from here. This is my interface. So I'll be copying and I'll be pasting here. So if I come here, it will say add unimplemented method. I will just click on this two method which I'm having in this movable and crawlable. It will come here in animal. So here to have a property of your interface, you have to use implement. And I can use these two things here. I can use two interface at the same time. But let's talk about a class. So I'll be creating two class as well here to just show you that, why, I mean, what kind of error we'll be getting. So there's one, I'll be saying test1. Okay, I'll be marking as a X, okay, abstract. Okay, this is my class, abstract class. I'll be creating one more class, which will be test2, which will be also a abstract class. Oh, okay, sorry, it will be a test2. Okay, so I can say abstract. So this two class I'm having. If I remove this one, okay, and if I say extend, okay, test1 and test2, it will give error. You cannot use two abstract classes, but you can use interface. All right. So yeah, this is clear. So we can use a two interface, and this is called a multiple inheritance. Okay. So I'll remove this one just to show you that we can use interface. Okay. And multiple inheritance is possible only with the case of interface, not an abstract class. All right. So here I can write my own body. I can write whatever I want to write. I can write that body and I can print that. Or here, if I say something, it's saying overriding. Why? Because same name we are having here as well. Movable, if you go to movable, you will be finding the same method there. We are overriding. Here, you will be seeing the same method in the throwable as well. So that's why it's saying, so here I will say system.out.println. So this is what we can do. And this is only possible with the abstraction. We can also give a body to this as well. So let's say instead of giving this one, let me just comment this and let me comment this to as well. Right? We can give a body here as well. But that body, so here what we are doing, we are saying public void like this. So let me write something here. I will be saying system.out.println and we'll be saying same thing here, moving. All right. And as soon as if I come here, what is saying? It's saying something right here. It's saying change move fast to default. So to have a body, this, you have to make it first of all default. Or you can also have a static. Okay. So we just saw that, right? We should be having static and final there. So it should be static and default. As soon as I will click default, it will allow you to have a public. Even if you want to remove, you can remove. That's a access modifier. So it will allow you. But if you are using access modifier as a public, it will not allow you to write anything inside it actually. All right. We will come to this as well. What is access modifier? But here to have a body of this, you have to convert. You have to have your access modifier, which should be default and also static. Then you will be able to write something under this body actually. Okay, so let's say I'm having default here. If I come here, I can say default and let me come here. Let's see what is now. We can add the body here. So I can say this one and I will be writing so this is what I'm writing here. Now let's say I want to print both statement. Let me see what's the issue here. No issue, right? All right. So if I come here, I don't have to do anything. There's no need to even overwrite actually here. So what I can do, I can remove this one. All right, there's a 120 basis which is extra there. Right here, I can simply create an object of animal, okay, of this class. Okay, so animal, and I will say something like self or something. Any name you can give here. That's not a matter. Okay, it will be, and I can say self dot, and see, you dot your method here. You can call this and say self. You can say a movable. Both will be here, and you can, if you run it, it will run, and you will get the answer. So to have a body, you have to make your access modifier, or you have to add a default and static. Only default and static will work when you want to have a body. Otherwise, if you are having public, then you have to implement here in the main method. You cannot implement there actually. So this is what we have in an interface actually. So interface, it's like, we can achieve 100% abstraction, okay, to use to call properties and methods. We will be using a implement keyword. All right.